It's round 6 of Bennetts British Superbikes for 2025. Expect here over 20 laps, high-speed chess to begin with, followed by a bit of red-hot Tetris towards the end. James, this could go anyway. It's so difficult to predict.
Yeah, and even from the 4th or 5th row of the grid, do not be surprised if riders from that row actually end up, it's somewhere in the mix.
No one will bolt early, we think. We're about to find out, though, in truth. The green flag waves at the back, and race 1 ready to get underway here. Lights out. Good start from Bradley Ray, number 28 on the Raceway Yamaha. The championship leader will surely get P1 into turn 1. Good start for Nesbitt as well. He tried to nudge his way through on Ryde, but he's in third. He's now got the inside line. A couple of the Kawasaki's taking the outside line there around turn 2 and trying to jostle for position. Danny Kent made a great start. He's up into the top 5 as well, but it's Ray that leads.
Yeah, great launch from Brad Ray there. He hasn't missed the lights, has he, at all this season. He's always fast off the line.
Danny Kent then absolutely perfect early on, but he doesn't want to burn too much tyre within the first few laps. There's 3 of them trying to go through Noble.
Yeah, and then he just builds and builds from Campbell, Comp, Seagrave, and then Goodwood, Noble into Village, and then Church. It just gets faster and faster, and more rubber gets put down. Look at that.
And James, if you are mired mid-pack at this point, the temptation to go to try and push your way forward is there, but you've got to be patient.
You've got to be patient, because you're just going to use tyre. Last year, they were so nervous about going early that nobody did, and everybody had a tyre left. The race had been that slow to that point. It's a fast race, but compared to what a lap could be,
it's going to be a Honda 1-2. Tommy Bridewell leads at home here from Charlie Nesbitt. Through the chicane we go. Oi, that's close. Brad Ray got caught up a bit there.
He got beaten up there, lucky not to touch.
We come over the line then to complete lap 1. Tommy Bridewell on the Honda leads. There's a move from Max Cook. Oh, that was big and bold on the approach to turn 1.
Yeah, I've never seen Max as confident on a grid. He's normally really nervous, is the youth, but yeah, confident.
Yeah, he's normally nervous. He's normally quite a calm character. He looks like he's got a bit of grit. There is Christian Hidden, aggressive underneath Andy Irwin.
Because he won't like Max Cook, his young teammate, put one over on him.
Tommy Bridewell then. It's been a while since we've seen him lead a race this season, if he has led a race so far this year. Charlie Nesbitt back from injury as well. These two, remember, were declared unfit over at Brands Hatch a few weeks ago. They're 1 and 2.
Both had really big crashes. Tommy thought he'd actually broken something in his pelvis or his hip. He was in that much pain, and he would recognise that pain, would Tommy. Turns out from the scans and x-rays, nothing broken, so he's good to go. And look at this.
Through Church corner. Fast right-handed king. Danny Kent then from 8th on the grid has gone up into 3rd in this race. Bradley Ray in a Kawasaki sandwich. Max Cook and Christian Hidden are side-by-side. Charlie Nesbitt challenges for the lead and does lead. Remember, it's a home circuit for him as well. Cook with the fastest lap. Danny Kent has moved up into 2nd place on the McCams Yamaha. And all weekend, James, he's had some good rhythm on that McCams Yamaha.
Yeah, but he's also acutely aware of the fact that if he does go and chase somebody like a Charlie Nesbitt who might want to push on and lead this thing, he might just use a bit of time doing that. You've got to be so patient and control, because if somebody like Charlie Nesbitt, Max Cook or a Storm Stacey pushes off at the front, you've got to understand they probably will come back to you later in the race with a worn-out tyre.
Look at Max Cook around the outside there, closing the door on Danny Kent. This is brilliant. The top 4 riders all classified Thruxton as their home round. It's Cook, Nesbitt, Kent, Bridewell. They're all side by side. They're almost 7 adrift abreast into the chicane.
Yeah, and you can forgive somebody like Charlie Nesbitt or Max Cook in 2nd there. They're good mates from the same town, Swindon, just down the road here. And you can forgive them for wanting to lead around what is their local circuit. Of course you can. Even if they kind of know they're burning a little bit too much time. Good on them.
Yeah, absolutely. Quick check on Glenn Owen, currently in 16th spot. He's between Storm Stacey and Scott Swan on his return to action after the injury. That was, surely, was that 2 tyres touching there on the approach to Church corner?
That is so scary. That is...
Wow, there.
In my mouth there, because that is fast. That's the fastest corner on any track in the country.
Wow. Heart-in-mouth moment there for Cook. Nesbitt it is then that leads. Cook has dropped back a series of places, not surprisingly. Andy Irwin is getting his gloves off as well. He's up behind his teammate Tommy Bridewell.
Yeah, and was that Brad Ray was beating up in the chicane again? Yeah.
It's pass or be passed.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, again, Brad Ray losing out on the approach to the chicane on the Raceways Yamaha, but it's the Master Mac Honda of Nesbitt who will lead him over the line.
Yeah, Scott's one getting beaten up. Just got his front end caught by somebody else's back wheel.
Eden as well getting in on the mix here. A rider, the most recent rider on a Ducati to podium at Thruxton. This is anyone's. This is anyone's. We're on lap 7 of 20 and it's not been actually quite as calm and chess-like as I thought.
No, it's not. It is the game we thought it was going to be, but it's a bit more hectic than we thought it was going to be.
This is getting a bit close. Christian Iden trying to thread the needle. Danny Kent then is through on Kyle Ryde on the McCams Yamaha. He moves up into second. Nesbitt over the line though, leads once more.
One way that they establish what the tyre's doing and how much wear they're getting is they weigh the tyre before it goes out, very accurately obviously, and they weigh it when it comes back in, and you can see how much rubber's been laid down on the track. That takes a little tiny bit of weight every metre that it's doing that, and then how much rubber's left?
There won't be a lot left at the end
There
of
ain't
this
a lot
one.
left after this.
A move there then, Christian Iden up to second ahead of Kyle Ryde, the number 21, looking for his first victory in Kawasaki colours.
Yeah, actually, second Iden, third Ryde and fourth Cook are all best mates. They go outside. Oh, here comes Christian. Can he get it stopped? Yes, he can. Runs a little bit wide, but nobody's getting back past him.
And Kent just had a little glimpse down at his dash there on the approach to the chicane. Hopefully all is okay there. But Iden now then leads. Another new race leader over the line to start lap 13 of 20. Into Church Corner we go once more. Max Cook loves that move around the outside of Kyle Ryde.
Fruity, wide line around Church.
Fruity, I like that. It's fruity.
I think Kyle Ryde would have thought so.
Now then, up the inside, it's a Kawasaki 1-2. Is he going to get it stopped here, Max? He's run a bit deep and...
the massive crowd was getting exactly what they thought and what they wanted. This is a great race, this.
Brilliant race. Kyle Ryde at the moment third. Danny Kent just been demoted to fourth. Andy Irwin still in there as well. Don't forget about him. Tommy Bridewell has just had a quiet few laps in eighth. Is he biding his time before he decides to pull the pin? This is the time where Bradley Ray makes a move. Andy Irwin going around the outside of 2 or 3. Surely not number 18 on the Honda. What a move from Andy Irwin! Whoa, he nearly pulls it off ahead of Danny Kent. Irwin well in the mix here. On the approach to the club chicane we go. Cook leads. Never won a British Superbike race himself, and that was a nudge from Idden on Danny Kent to move up into third.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, that's the club chicane. There's always plenty of action there.
Brad Ray still content there in 8th place.
I don't know whether he's content. He'll be certainly trying to come up with a plan of where he's going to be. He's going to have to start putting it into action soon.
The plan of action for Kyle Ryde is to lead this race now on the nitrous competition Yamaha.
Yeah, and I think we will see Kyle have a push at this now. I really do. I think that he's going to watch the lap times. I think he's going to have a go at this.
Christian Idden there as well, eager to get through on his teammate Max Cook. Danny Kent is up to third, I think. Yeah, he's pushed Christian Idden way out wide.
Yeah, and then got a big slide. Danny Kent, he's pushing on now. He's got to avoid that if he can. All of those slides and that spinning cost you tyre.
Who's got the tyre left then as the laps tick on? We've gone past the high-speed chest. It's now time for the red-hot Tetris into Church Corner.
Is Kyle stretching a little bit? Maybe from... Let's have a look. And here we're backwards. Yep, a little bit of a gap appearing between 4th and 5th.
Max Cook, though, is eager to get through here on Kyle Ryde, but just can't manage it. Danny Kent with an audacious move around the outside.
Sometimes that works.
It has worked.
It has worked.
Brilliant from Danny Kent.
Cost him time over the start and finish though, look.
Yeah, that has bought, let's say, Kyle Ryde a bit of time.
Yep.
And Max Cook.
Kyle Ryde's fastest lap of the race and Danny Kent's. This is them having a go.
Max Cook again with that
He had a look
brave move. Doesn't quite pull it off there, and Danny Kent can't really afford for Max to go through on him if he wants any chance of winning. They're side by side then on the approach to the club chicane, and they just cannot lose the interest here of Cook, who's fighting his way back through again, and this is all helping Kyle Ryde out front. Kyle Ryde it is, though, that leads, and he's ridden splendidly so far. This has been brilliant, a masterclass from him. Is there anything left here? I don't think they're close enough.
I don't think they are. I think it's now Kyle Ryde's to lose unless he makes a mistake.
Oh, smoke in the tyre, Max! Stop it! Stop it! Oh, this entertainment! He deserves the win for this! He's already lost it again! He's got nothing left!
No,
but he deserves so much more!
Take the third, Max. Got to understand it more of this.
Into the chicane. He's a bit wide there, Kyle, but he should have this one in the bag. It's a run to the line. It is going to be over the line. Kyle Ryde, the champ, wins at Thruxton ahead of Danny Kent, and Max Cook does see the checkered flag and takes
I don't know how.
Stupendous.
I don't know how.